him.
Training and support you need to live your bold, best life. Help is here. Join others who found a bright, bold future. Go to timetoBebold.org today.
Did you know that heart transplants don't last a lifetime, and the average is 17 years? 1 in 4 children face a chance of needing another within 5 years. Enduring Hearts is the only nonprofit dedicated to funding research that helps kids with heart transplants live longer, healthier lives. Enduring Hearts has funded research in the leading institutions across North America, and we will not give up. Please join our mission to save lives and consider donating today. Visit enduringhearts.org.
The
spider?
Listening to Fox News. 680 KFEQ, the most trusted news, talk, and agricultural information since 1923.
Welcome back to the Ramsey Show. Rachel Cruz is with me. I'm Ken Coleman, and we are here for you to help you win with your money. Speaking of which, our colleague, Dr. John Deloney, and the Every Dollar team are doing a free live training Friday, September 27th at 1 Eastern, 12 Central. So you can lunch and learn here. It's a free webinar, everydollar.com/webinar, everydollar.com/webinar. And we've been doing these. We've been telling you about these throughout the last month or two. We're doing more of these as the Ramsey personalities jump in to help out. And so if you want more breathing room, you want to learn how to spend money without anxiety and guilt, emotional awareness around your money, Dr. John Deloney is going to be walking you through that with the Every Dollar team. So again, September 27th, 1 Eastern, 12 Central, everydollar.com/webinar. All right, Ryan is going to join us now in Orlando, Florida. Ryan, how can we help?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for taking my call. So my question, I'm 31, my wife's 28. We just got married about 6 months ago. I'm kind of a weirdo that I worked at my job in finance for about 10 years at the same company. I kind of get to the point where I want to quit my job at the beginning of next year, so it's going to take 5. I'm assuming it's going to be a good opportunity to kind of take 4 to 6 months and maybe do something like move to Europe. We kind of lived like no one else. We saved up a good bit over our lives, and so we have about $700,000 of net worth. No debt other than the house. We would probably sell the house if we did go out there for 6 months. But kind of wanting to have kids in the next 1 to 3 years. And so this is kind of our main shot from a timing standpoint. So wondering if that makes sense from a financial standpoint.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in finance. I work at a bank.
And how much do you have saved beyond your emergency fund?
Yeah, so we have about $90,000 of cash, about $100,000 in our brokerage, about $225 in our retirement, about $275 in our home equity, and then about $35 in kind of other stuff.
I'm ready to rule, Rachel. I'm ready.
What was the first number? I just kept thinking, I want a man in finance, the trust fund. Is that Ryan? Is he the guy the internet's been looking for? Sorry.
Blue eyes, try to keep in decent shape,
That's so funny. Okay. Sorry, I missed the first number. I picked up at $150,000 in a brokerage account. Did you have a number before that?
Sorry, yeah, it's 85 in cash,
okay,
100 in brokerage account.
Perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure I got it.
I say do it. Because you can jump back in that industry. You've worked in that industry for 10 years. You can explain your gap. I think it's pretty stinking awesome. I think if I were in your particular situation, I absolutely say do this. Because you have the financial ability to do it. It's not risky at all.
Yeah, you're not taking on debt. You're coming from a long long-term financial standpoint, I mean, pausing for 6 months, you're fine. I mean, there's nothing.
I think it's a great move.
The house, though, is a question for me. Why would you guys want to sell the house? I mean, obviously, because you're not living there for 6 months, and you'd be paying, a mortgage and rent. But that's just for 6 months. I hate for you to.
Well, wait a second. How long is the Europe adventure?
It would be about 6 months.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something different.
Felt it.
Yeah, and I think the reason
You
we
heard it.
want to sell the house is we're thinking about maybe moving up in house, so it'd be like a good break to sell.
Perfect.
I love everything about it, man.
Great.
Pocket the cash. You don't need the cash for the Europe adventure, correct? You're not going to borrow from
No,
that.
no, we don't.
I
follow-up
love it.
question. So my wife works in telehealth, and she could work part-time there and kind of wants to work like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Do you think that's smart, or just go ahead and actually enjoy our time there and spend full time?
Oh, I'm weighing in on this one too, Rachel. I think I would have her. I would live off of. I would take that would be the fun money.
Yeah.
I would try to live off as much like the Europe trip. Yeah, if she can do it,
And she wants to.
and she wants to now, because you're over there, feet up in the air, with your mid-morning juice, and she's over there doing telehealth. I don't know how long that's going to last when you're in Paris. But if she's willing, Rachel's right.
Yeah, she may want like a routine, and she's thinking, okay, this isn't for 3 weeks. For 6 months, we're going to be somewhere. I kind of want a little bit of a routine. And
That's spa money is the way I'm looking at it, Rachel. I'd be allocating that on the budget. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought to do is cost neutral, so it wouldn't end up actually being easy out of pocket.
Are you kidding me? If she's a great woman if she'll do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, do it, Ryan. That's awesome.
What countries? I got to know. What countries are we looking at?
I think we would probably start off somewhere in Portugal. She really likes France, and then we kind of just keep moving to the east, maybe Germany and Austria, and then into like Slovenia area.
My goodness.
Great.
I feel like you might need a mentor couple. Stacey and I would be available.
All right, let's get you guys out there.
We'd love to mentor you guys through that trip. That's really fun. Good for you. Hey, I love this, Rachel. This is a great story here. 31 and 28, if I recall. He's 31, she's 28. And the fact that they can do this before baby,
Yeah.
this is the spice of life.
Well, and this is
Great.
And this is to the degree that we talk about living and giving like no one else, right? When you have no payments, you have money in retirement that's going to be growing. Like you set yourself up so early in life
I love this.
that you were able, you know what I mean, to say, hey, this is the choice and what I want to do. Because that's what money is. I mean, out of all of that we talked about, it's to have, our job is to help you guys have a plan to have peace with your money in your life, have a sense of peace, and to allow money to be a tool to create a life that you love, right? That's what it is. It's not a scorecard. It's not a net worth. This idea that my net worth is my self-worth. It's not who I am is the number in my account. Like, it's none of that. It is just paper there, and it says, right, to use on your life to help your family, enjoy life, help others, enhance your life, all of that. That's what it's here for. And you guys are doing it well and in a wise way.
Yeah, I think years from now, you guys will be still talking about this decision. I think it's a great decision as a couple. I couldn't endorse it anymore. Fantastic. Let's go to Bryce now, who's waiting on the line for us in Houston, Texas. Bryce, how can we help?
I don't know. I'm 21 years old, and for the last 3 years, I've been working in the oil field, and I got laid off about 2 months ago, and I want to do a career change and join the military to better my future. The only problem I'm having is I have a 2021 F-150, and I'm upside down on it, and I don't want to repo it and ruin my credit, and I'm trying to better my future, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much upside down?
About 10 to 15,000.
So how much is the car, how much do you have left on it to pay? How much is left
So
on it?
I think it was last month I checked, it was 50 and some change.
50,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it 35? Is that what we're hearing?
Yes, sir.
And where'd you get that 35 number from?
On the website, so
Like Kelly Blue Book?
yes.
Okay.
You got any cash?
No, sir. No, not a lot.
In any job? Are you working at all?
Like I said, I was laid off about 2 months ago, and I've been joining the military. I just got out of MEPS yesterday, actually.
Okay. So when did all that start? Full gear?
When did what start? I'm sorry.
The military. When do you start
Yeah.
getting paid?
whenever I go to boot camp, which will be pretty soon. I gotta go to back to Mex one time for a job list, and then I'll get my boot camp date.
Okay, and what?
Whenever I start boot camp.
Okay, and that's pretty soon after, meaning like a week after or like a month after?
It could be a month.
Okay, so, I mean, honestly, Bryce, I'd go wait tables, I'd go work nights, I would go do anything that you can just to earn some cash right now. I know that's not your long-term plan, but the ideal situation would be to get as much cash as possible. And even if you're still upside down, $3,000 or $4,000 by the time boot camp starts, you can take out a small loan for that difference and sell the truck, and then you have $3,000 that you owe versus $50,000. But I would make it a goal to do as much as you can here in the next 6 weeks to earn extra income. And again, that could be through any means to be able to get some cash. But that's what I would do. But if worst comes to worst, do not go down the repossession route. Don't let it get repoed. Any of that. Stay on top of your payments. And if you have to, take a small loan out for the difference. Sell it. Be done with it. And I'd rather have a smaller loan than a $50,000 loan on a truck.
Yeah, you want to move this truck. If you can't pay it off, get that difference made up quickly. You want to sell this thing quickly so that you have the least amount you're going to have to pay back to get the highest value for this, and then learn from this. All right? You don't need the big giant truck to be successful, to be who you are. So thanks for the call. Thanks for your service and signing up to serve our country. You're a great American. All right, we'll be right back. This is The Ramsey Show. Because there's no such thing as a crystal ball. More than 38,000 businesses have future-proofed themselves with NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite brings your business systems into one fluid platform for real-time insights and forecasting, giving you actionable data that's almost like seeing the future. And speaking of the future, you can download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/Ramsey. The guide is free to you. Go get it at netsuite.com/Ramsey.
Listen up, trying to reach your money